Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Questions of Life. Today's question is posed by Uchiha, and he asks, what personality trait do you value the most, and which ones do you dislike? So, today's question is going to be overplayed on some Demon Souls gameplay. I recently beat Devil May Cry 4 on Son of Sparta mode, as Awarbore and Uchiha can attest. But, I digress. Let's delve right into what personality trait that I value the most. The personality trait that I value the most. So the one that I value the most is keeping your promise and, keeping your promise or sticking to your word. That's the one that I value the most. So, to paint a picture, when I was younger, I would often ask my parents, well, not often, but like when I saw, say, a Bionicle at Toys R Us, when we would just happen to go through, or like in the toy section of Target or whatever, as we happen to go through, I see some nice toy or whatever, and I go, oh, that looks nice. I won't pick it up right away, but, I'll peruse, I'll window shop, and then when, say, for instance, my parents say, hey, do you want to go anywhere, or, like, do you want to buy anything or whatnot, I'll, like, ask them, oh, yeah, can we go to, like, Toys R Us or something, I want to pick up this, or whatnot, and then they'll promise, yeah, we can go on Saturday or Thursday or whatever, and then lo and behold, the day of promise arrives, and then they completely forget, or, when I pester them about going, they go, oh, no, we can't go, we don't have the money, or whatever, they make up some dumb excuse, and those experiences shaped me so hard that it affected my own adult life. Whenever someone makes a promise or says that they're going to do a thing or makes like a time slot or a time schedule to then, say that, hey, I'm going to do this thing here in this time slot, and I'm promising that I'm going to do it. Like I say that I'm going to do it. My word is my bond, and then lo and behold, day of promise arrives, and then they don't do it. I'm like, oh. Okay, that's alright. I lose just the tiniest bit of respect for them after that, since I take so much time to deliberately keep my promises and make sure that I follow through on them. I find it like kind of like disrespectful when other people can't do it, because then it's like, hey, I'm gonna make time out of my day because you said you were gonna do this thing here and you wanted me to do this thing too. I'm going to take time out of my day, and then you don't do the thing, so now it's like my time is wasted. So that is the personality trait that I value the most. Now, the personality trait that I dislike the most is, I guess, in a phrase here, is lack of self-determination or lack of motivation. Well, I teach small children, and this recently just happened today. Small child asks me to grade this page that he just did. He didn't read the directions at all. I mark all of his questions, all of his answers wrong because he didn't read gosh darn diddly directions. So then he throws this like fit. He just goes, oh my god, this is so hard, this is impossible! After only doing it one time. I'm like, holy shit, that's what? Come on, dude. Now, this is a bit of an extreme example because it's a small child, and small children are dumb, so I guess this can be forgiven. However, when adults do this, or older children do this, in high school age, something hard or challenging comes along, and then they give up after, like, the first try or the second try. They don't get the motivation whatsoever to do it. And I get it, things can be difficult, things can be impossible. Not impossible, but things can be really, really, really difficult, and it might be really hard to overcome those things, but, like, for Christ's sake, other normal human beings have done the same things that you have tried to do. You are not special in any way, shape, or form. The reason why this is impossible is not because it is impossible for you, but because you lack the determination or self-drive to do it. Because other people have been in your shoes and have done the thing. So, that is the personality trait that I dislike the most. Lack of self-motivation whatsoever. And I guess that goes hand in hand with the one that I value the most, because if you're not very motivated to follow through on your word, you're not going to follow through on your word either. So I guess it's self-compounded there. In any event, though, those are the personality traits that I value the most and the ones that I dislike the most, although I only gave one, so I guess the personality trait that I dislike the most and the one personality trait that I value the most. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. And remember, drive fast, take chances.